This is true. If not executed correctly, the more you speak with your children using English, the worse their English becomes. It's like doing squats normally strengthens your knees, but if performed incorrectly, you may get hurt. So it all comes to execution. Hi, I'm Wayne. In this video, I'm going to show you why, if not executed correctly, the more you speak with your children using English, the worse their English becomes. Also, I'm going to show you how to ensure that your children's English is learned correctly. Before we start, you may start thinking about why we speak English with children. The main reason is that we want them to have better English by exposing them to more English. Yes, this is a very good intention. However, if the goal is to have good English, then a condition should be added. It is exposing them to more good English. On the other hand, if your goal is to simply be able to use English whether or not it is used correctly, then you don't have to consider this added condition. So why is getting exposure to good English so important for having good English? Because not only children, even adults tend to imitate what we are exposed to. If we are exposed to something good, we tend to be good. On the other hand, if we are exposed to something bad, we tend to be bad. Simple logic. Like the example I've mentioned earlier, doing squats. If children see people do squats like this, do you think they will develop a good posture and strengthen their knees? Or will they develop a bad posture and injure their knees? That is why many people from the outer circle of English don't use standard English, even though a lot of them were exposed to and have started speaking English since they were young. Many people from the outer circle of English have English usage such as adding or not or la at the end of a sentence and speaking with strange intonations and so on. For example, simple sentences such as "Do you like me?" or "Don't do that." They may say something like "Do you like me?" or "not," or "Don't do that la," respectively. Or maybe in a sentence like "Hi, my name is Wayne," and "What are you doing?" They'll say something like "Hi, my name is Wayne," and "What are you doing?" respectively. So if a lot of them have been exposed to and have started speaking English since they were young, then why they're not using standard English? Obviously, it's because the English they were exposed to and have been speaking since they were young weren't standard English. However, many parents often aren't aware of it, so they keep letting their children get exposed to non-standard English, and it often results in another non-standard English user being made. So it all comes to this. Do you want your children to have good English, or do you just want them to use English regardless of if it's good or bad? If you do want your children to have good English, then is your English good enough to give a positive impact on your children? But that's not a statement for me to make. If you're not sure, you may find an English professional or a recognized English website for help. Notice here I said English professional rather than English teacher. It's because not all English teachers are proficient in English. If you want to know how to distinguish between a good and bad teacher, you may click on this video to know more. Just in case you don't have time for these things, another good way is to simply watch cartoons, TV series, or even movies from inner circle countries. This ensures that the exposed English is good English. In this video, I've shown you why, if not executed correctly, the more you speak with your children using English, the worse their English becomes. The correct execution is by exposing them to good English rather than bad English. Do you want to have good English? Tell me in the comment section below. And if you do, you may click the link in the description below to get a free gift. This video ends here. See ya.